Here I am in not really suburbia Chicago, south side Chicago.
It's not suburbia. It is proper. It's Chicago proper.
Chicago property. Neighborhood, I believe, is called Beverly. Isn't that right?
Southwest corner, very secluded area of Chicago.
So I haven't actually been here for a while, but at any rate, I'm here with my cousin and my cousin Tom. And we're going to talk about something that's been a real debate in our family for some time. So, my cousin Tom, say hi, Tom.
Hello, how are you, everybody?
Yeah, generally a nice person, but some would say kind of an asshole, right?
Most people say that.
See, most people say that. And most people that know me would probably say, yeah, Paul, he's kind of an asshole too. And, I'd be hard pressed to disagree with them as well. So, my question, I'm going to put this question to Tom. Since he is my older cousin, he's taught me some very valuable things, like the value of shoe money. So, when you get left downtown Chicago, you need to have your shoe money. Okay?
Very important.
Very important lesson. So, my question is an asshole part of his environment, like what he was raised as, how he was raised? Or are you just born that way?
Well, I was born that way.
Well, he was pretty quick to answer. See, you didn't hear the third option.
Okay.
Third option is that it's an inherited trait.
Well, I will say I was born with it. I've worked on it, and I did inherit it from my father, who some would say he was an asshole too.
So it would seem,
More educated asshole though.
it seems to be one of those questions, because it is part environmental, because as he said, he grew up in a household and his dad was kind of an asshole. I'm not going to say that because my dad's still living. But the whole hereditary thing, I guess if you were born with it, it could be hereditary.
But one thing that you're forgetting in this conversation is that we don't think being an asshole is bad. So,
Well, no more than being anything else is bad, right?
Everybody gets a choice in life. I chose that path.
Well, did you choose it, though? This is the question.
Well, I chose to stay that way, I guess.
I think what he's saying, folks, is that he has long been aware of his true self.
Oh, yes, I know that. I want to admit some people call it a flaw. And I don't really consider it a flaw. I think it's just a trait that I have built into my system.
I guess without an asshole, you can have somebody to, like, what's the other, correct that?
It's a correctable flaw.
I wonder if it's like a gene thing, though, where everybody has just a little bit of asshole in them. And some, like, me, present company, a little more than others. I don't know. Well, we're just going to contemplate this for a little while we walk through this beautiful neighborhood. When it really does become apparent is when you encounter others and how, they perceive you. And sometimes the misperception is acute.
Well, I'll give an example.
Oh, good.
I went on a 7-day cruise, and I told my longtime old friends that I was only considered an asshole 3 of the 7 nights. Every one of them at different times said, "You're kidding me."
Meaning, how come only 3?
Yeah, exactly.
So just to be clear, the expectation. And then it's like the bar. The bar gets raised with some people. In our case, the bar gets lowered. But it's amazing how, given family functions, events, and all that, sometimes, business friends and all that, I've had it where people have been disappointed if I actually haven't been a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, they look forward to it. It was like I heard some of the kids were playing in between the sheets, and I wasn't dealing, and I wasn't there. And they were very disappointed in the game. It wasn't quite the same.
It wasn't quite the same. Oh, well, everybody needs an asshole, I guess. You know what? In fact, everybody does have an asshole.